Thanks for tuning into the BoshNRoll channel. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel are free and easy for you, and they help me out a lot. If you want to go further with your support, Patreon and YouTube membership offer access to the BoshNRoll Discord community, early access to lists, written content, things like that. You can have me play your deck on the channel, and the highest tiers come with individual coaching sessions. If you use YouTube membership, you also get sweet badges and emotes integrated here into YouTube. You can support the channel while you shop at tcgplayer.com by using my affiliate link in the video description, and you can play any deck anytime by using a cardhoarder.com loan account on Magic Online. If you want to wear your support, check out the merch store. And of course, thanks for being here. Now let's go play some Magic. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas! Welcome to a very special holiday edition of the BoshNRoll channel. This video is releasing on Christmas Day of 2021, and I had the perfect thing in the queue for this occasion. This deck is a sentimental special gift from Patreon subscriber Heinz to his friend Lina. Lina brought him back into Magic the Gathering, where he's been able to meet new friends, keep himself distracted during this pandemic world, all sorts of things that come along with Magic, also getting the Gathering. And as a thank you to Lina for bringing him back into the game, he gave me Lina's Angel Tribal Lifelink deck. Tribal Angel Lifelink is Lina's favorite deck. That's her go-to. And I have done my best to make a legacy playable version of that deck. This is pretty far removed from the casual deck that Heinz sent me, obviously. I don't want to just spend 5 rounds having no fun losing with 6 and 7 drops, but I think there is something that we can do here as a thought experiment to make it competitive in Legacy. And here's where I took the deck. The rules were, it has to be Angel Tribal, and preferably with a lifelink or Lifegain sub-theme. I have kept those things intact. I started with the shell that most of these heavy creature decks have to start with in Legacy, which is Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox, and some disruptive elements for 2 mana. I chose Thorn of Amethyst because this deck is mostly creatures, Ethersworn Canonist because this deck is not going to cast more than 1 spell on a turn most of the time, and Ethersworn Canonist is a cleric, which plays with Righteous Valkyrie, which is whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to its toughness. Every creature in the deck is an angel or a cleric. Ethersworn Canonist, no exception. And the classic mono white hate piece, Suppression Field. There are no activated abilities in this deck. Well, there's one right here, but we're unlikely to activate it. For 6 mana, you can give this thing +2/+2 and lifelink. I don't think that's going to come up. But Suppression Field, Thorn of Amethyst, Ethersworn Canonist, that gives us 8 ways to ramp to 2 mana on turn 1 between the Ancient Tomb and the Chrome Mox, and 10 ways to pay off having 2 mana on turn 1. Into the Lifelink Angel part of the deck, Auriok Champion is protection from red, protection from black. Gets right in front of Ragavan, says you're not coming through here, buddy. Sorry. That's really good. It's a sticky threat, and it gains life. It's also a cleric. Bishop of Wings, white, 1/4. 1/4. Good luck, Ragavan, getting through that. 1/4 creature. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 spirit token with flying. We'll come back to Angel of Vitality in a second. Righteous Valkyrie is one of the engines of the deck. Whenever an angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, gain life equal to its toughness. As long as you have 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. Resplendent Angel, 3/3 flyer for 3. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel with flying and vigilance. This is why Auriok Champion needs to be in the deck. So Auriok Champion, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1. Bishop of Wings, whenever an angel enters the battlefield, you gain 4. Thus, an angel coming into play gains you 5, which automatically meets the criteria for Resplendent Angel, which will make a 4/4 in the end step, which will gain you another 5 life. And chugga chugga. That's the engine we're trying to work towards. And this list started off based on the historic Bant Angel Company deck, and I legacied it up a little bit, but Collected Company has survived. We lost the blue mana because it doesn't add anything in the legacy card pool. Not to a deck like this. It's funny that I just said blue doesn't add anything to a legacy deck, but in this case it's true. Out of respect for the legacy format, we're playing This is the one creature in the deck that's neither a cleric nor an angel, but it is a removal spell that you can flip off of Collected Company. Even if we are building to a theme, you can't play a legacy deck that can't remove things from play. So Skyclave Apparition is in the deck just as a good card to company into. And Angel of Vitality is the last creature in this main deck. 3 mana, 2/2 flyer. When you gain life, you gain that much +1. It gets +2/+2 as long as you have 25 life. This card, if we were building to maximize winning, would be Elite Spellbinder. Also a cleric, by the way. But I had this 3-drop slot, and I realized the deck was getting pretty thin on angels, so I found Angel of Vitality to fill that slot. In the combo matchups, we can switch it out for Elite Spellbinder. When your life total doesn't matter as much, but just being disruptive does. We still have Elite Spellbinder in the sideboard. Joining the sideboard, just a ton of hate cards. That's what white does. Deafening Silence is in here. A 3rd Ethersworn Canonist. 3 Sanctifier Envec, also a cleric, by the way. Another protection from red and black. And Graveyard Hate built in. Talked about Elite Spellbinder already. Very Macabre. Okay, not an angel or a cleric, but also not really a creature. This is a 0 mana Graveyard Hate piece that gets through Thorn of Amethyst if necessary. It doesn't get through Suppression Field. You will have to pay 2 for that. But playing around Thorn versus playing around Suppression Field with Surgical versus Macabre, I went with Macabre. There's also the slight possibility that we Collected Company into it, and it's just another hit. 3 chokes for those pesky blue decks, and 2 null rods for those artifact and combo decks. And that's what I've come up with for Lina's Legacy Angel Lifegain Tribal. It's Christmas time. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays from Heinz to Lina, and from me to all of you. Let's go live up to the spirit of the season and bash with some angels. I am on the play in round number 1. And I have a turn 1 Suppression Field. I'm going to keep this hand. This is where we find out if Suppression Field is actually good in this matchup or not. And I'm going to save Auriok Champion in my hand. I'm going to pitch this Skyclave Apparition. Because let's get the lifelink or life gain back online, especially with this double Ancient Tomb start. There is a little tension in the deck with the if your life total is 25 or if the life total is 27 cards. But I'm hoping that with Ancient Tomb, I'm hoping that the life gain is able to overcome it when it matters. I'm going to start with the Chrome Mox. I don't want them to know what I'm capable of right away. So I am going to play the Chrome Mox before the Ancient Tomb. Suppression Field's in there. Let's see if it's good. Come on, fetch land. Yeah, Suppression Field notably interacts with the fetch lands. That's why this is so good in Legacy. All right, cool. Yeah, they're not going to be able to activate that Saga. It's just going to search for something 3 turns from now. And let's get the life gain rolling here. That extra land is not what I need, but I'm definitely untapping into 6 mana. So any angel I draw, I can cast. I can jam CoCo. We're ready to go. Wasteland costs 2 to activate. Pithing Needle. What is that name? Arrakis? Okay. So their deck must contain legendary cards. I don't think they would just guess. Oh, yeah. It's time. It would cost the same 2 life to tap Ancient Tomb as it does to put Temple Garden into play untapped, so I'm just going to go with land that's already in play. Okay. I kind of made fun in the deck tech of if we were going to ever activate this, and right now Suppression Field is actually hurting me pretty significantly because I would love to do this. I'm 1 mana short because of my field. But look at the opponent's start. They have Urza Saga and Wasteland over there. Like, Suppression Field has done work. There's no doubt about it. Uh-oh, they're a Mox Diamond deck, discarding Dark Depths. This could just be actual lands. If this is lands, holy crap, Suppression Field is good. They just paid 2 for Verdant Catacombs on turn 3. Love to see it. Okay, this is not lands. It could be Golgari Depths. Yeah, that Thoughtseize is going to swing and miss. The Pithing Needle on Caracas is probably pretty good, though. I'm going to play the Ancient Tomb because they've seen it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And next turn I can activate that and start making extra angels. Let's hope they can't Merit Lage right now, but it's really hard to make Merit Lage when there's a suppression field in play. They would need a land drop to even activate this Elvish Reclaimer. Another Saga, okay. They can tap all of their lands to activate Elvish Reclaimer this turn. Hope they Thoughtseize me again. Hexmage, okay. They've already made their land drop this turn, so I'm not worried about Dark Depths now. The tutoring up Dark Depths and then sacking Hexmage is a 6-mana line. That's gonna hurt. You should just attack with the Reclaimer, probably. Okay, or not. All right, it's time. I love being wrong sometimes, and I was so wrong about whether this was going to come up. Here it is coming up in the first game of the first match. So I pay 4 to gain 5, and then at the end of the turn, I get to make a 4/4, which gains another 1. Now I'm out of Merit Lage range, and I have this 4/4 in play. Merit Lage is still a problem, don't get me wrong. Okay, and they can make it right now. Danger Zone entered. I need one of my Skyclave apparitions to remove this needle and turn on Karakas. Uh-oh. Backup needle. I hope they name the angel and don't double up on Karakas. Did they needle on Resplendent Angel? Has that ever happened in a game of Legacy before? My bet is no. Alright, deck. It's time for a Collected Company, or some kind of tasty payoff. We've drawn enough lands. Okay, they're just making Dark Depths up front, respecting the fact that I could be a Wasteland deck. Come on, Collected Company. Another champion. Okay, here's this. I gain a life. I'm going to pass the turn. They're actually in a spot where attacking with Merit Lage isn't particularly safe, because they're at 8. I can go to 3, attack for 4, chump block, and then attack for 4 again. I'm actually winning this race. That turn they didn't attack with Elvish Reclaimer is actually crushing them right now, because I could be at exactly 20, but instead I'm at 23. Exactly. Oh shit, Shadow Spear. Never mind. Never mind. I take it all back. I have 1 turn right now to draw my Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, Urza Saga is a good one. I'm just going to take it all. 1 draw step to rule them all here. A 3rd Auriok champion. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Nope. All right. They navigated it. That Urza Saga, too good. Bummer. I was so excited. I thought we had that. Only Auriok champion could fly. Okay, what do I want for this matchup? Null Rod, definitely. Thorn of Amethyst, I don't think hurts me that much. It doesn't help me much either. Ethersworn Canonist, I think, is not great for the matchup, because they're not casting a ton of spells at once either. Elite Spellbinder can buy time. It's also a flying blocker. I have all my answers to Pithing Needles in my deck already. They're Skyclave Apparitions. And I did have the Apparition that game. I just didn't know what I was playing against and pitched it. I think this is the plan, though. Let's do it. That Suppression Field was great. On the play, I can't keep a hand with 6 mana sources in it. Okay. Got a little Collected Company action this game. My plan is Temple Garden turn 1, Resplendent, or Angel of Vitality turn 2, CoCo turn 3. Hope that lines up. I guess I should save the Temple Garden. It's like, my options are save 2 life by putting it into play tapped on turn 1, or protect myself from Wasteland. But Wasteland is going to get me on Ancient Tomb anyway. And they'll probably save their Wasteland for a Karakas. At least I would think so. 2 life might be worth a lot, like when it comes to surviving an attack for 20 or not. Especially with me tapping these Ancient Tombs. Or this Ancient Tomb. Oh no, Thoughtseize. My life is pain. Why are Legacy decks so good? Ooh, they took Angel of Vitality instead of CoCo. Fascinating. Ooh. Sneak this one right in here. Bishop of Wings. They must have another discard spell for the CoCo, or a Wasteland. Those are like the only things that make sense taking Angel over CoCo. Needle on Karakas, probably. Unless they just respect the Resplendent Angel. Nope, on Karakas for sure. And there's the second Thoughtseize, confirmed. And there's Karakas, obviously. Well, if I can save 2 life, I will. I guess I could have tapped Ancient Tomb for black and hidden the Caracas. Yeah, that was a mistake. Had to attack for 1. Show them what's what. Or collect a company. Never had a chance in this world. Dark Confidant, bold. Alright, deck. Help me out. Pay me off. That wasn't it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 short there. I don't think they're going to block with Bob. Yeah. Reduce that life total. Next turn, I can activate Resplendent Angel. Unless they tutor up the second Pithing Needle and name Angel again. Saga's poppin'. They revealed Elvish Reclaimer off of Bob. Took 1. They haven't produced a green source yet. They can just make Merit Lage this turn, though. Yeah, Corrupt Rotation kills me here. No attack with Bob. They must not think they need it. Come on, Skyclave Apparition. Last game, they respected Wasteland. Seems like they're not inclined to do that this time. Bummer. Alright, I'm gonna make the attack that I have. And yeah, I'm dead to Crop Rotation anyway. They also have this Elvish Reclaimer in play. Like, the Elvish Reclaimer they could have played and didn't play it, so they clearly have a green card. And they got Shadow Spear, which I guess makes sense, because you already have Needle anyway. Yeah, here comes Merit Lage. We knew about this, it's fine. I mean, it sucks, but is what it is. Oh, I can pay 2 life to gain 5 life right now. That sounds worth doing. When an angel dies, I get a spirit. That's fun. I forgot about that. Glad it happened. They picked up another Crop Rotation. And they did have the land to equip. Yeah, I gotta find Skyclave Apparition here. Welcome to a Legacy deck. Just powerful permanents crashing into each other, and gotta find removal for 1. Okay. Couldn't do it. Couldn't beat the 2020. Demons defeated Angels in this particular showdown. I'm on the draw in round 2. I'm going to keep this hand. I can Suppression Field on turn 1 or Bishop on turn 1, depending on what they show me. If they indicate their deck is soft to Suppression Field or not. Oh, I'm going to Bishop. Oh, baby. And I need a mana source, but if I find one in my first... Well, now I have 1 more shot at the mana source. If I find one, though, we're in business. And I'm going to pitch the Suppression Field because it does not line up well against Goblins. Of all the things that my opponent was planning for when they cast turn 1 Goblin Lackey, I'm sure Bishop of Wings was not on the list. Just Horn Turtle. Let's go. Well, Suppression Field's good against Aether Vial. Forgot about that one. All right, deck, come on, land off the top. Land, 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 land. Fuck. I play a lot of lands. Like, we saw me sort of flood out last round. Maybe I should have pitched a 3-drop so I could Suppression Field on 2, even if I miss here. I don't think that's really a plan, though. Now if they have Rashadan Port or Trash Master or something that they can take me off mana, they know it's going to be really good. All right, there's Matron. Ringleader. All right, yeah, they're just trying to grind and go wide. All right, deck, it's not too late. It's not too late. You can give me the land now, and we'll all be cool. Okay, okay. I get to play 1 thing before it's too late. I think Righteous Valkyrie is the one. So I'll gain 4 life off of this. And this sets up a big Resplendent Angel turn next turn if they don't Wasteland me. And if they Wasteland me, then they have taken themselves farther off of Ringleader. It's weird to say, but I kind of hope they just play Ringleader this turn. But if they Ringleader into Munitions Expert, this breaks up my thing right before my Double Crusade kicks in, because I will be over 27 next turn. Right, they are ringleading. Don't show me Munitions Expert. Don't show it to me. Kiki Jiki. Oh, that might be worse. 3 cards in hand. I hope it's not a removal spell. Please just don't kill my creatures. I need them. I'm so close to having the combo in play. Like, Resplendent Angel shows up, gains 7 life. I get the Crusade. I get an extra angel in the end step. No, they're activating Vial. Fuck my life. Okay, they went after Bishop, which I think is the wrong one. All right. You take those. Resplendent Angel will get me up to 27. That'll get me the Crusade. But if they have a land, they can Kiki Jiki and just machine gun starting next turn. Yeah, unfortunate that I missed that land drop, because if I did this a turn earlier, I think I would be ahead of what they're doing. I'm just going to start attacking. Like, I'm not winning a control game against this deck. Not when they have Kiki Jiki machine gun ready. I don't think I'm winning a control game against this deck anyway. Or an aggro game against this deck either. It came down to that missing that land drop. And now they can Wasteland or Schadenport me, or I just cast Kiki Jiki and start copying goblins. Alright, not getting out of this. Disappointing. Came down to a missed land drop. I think Kiki Jiki would have been too late if I had a turn of going off with my Angel Engine. Okay, Sanctifier and Vec. I can just pile up protection from red creatures onto the board. That actually sounds pretty reasonable. Again, this is not a Canonist matchup. Sorry, Canonist. This is not a Thorn of Amethyst matchup either. Are there more permanents that I can bring in that actually have text? Null Rod turns off Vial, but it also turns off Chrome Mox, and that kind of sucks. Spellbinder is pretty good. Just knock that Munitions Expert or whatever out of their hand so they can't Vial it in. And I think just out of respect for Vial, I'll put in one Null Rod, and just because none of these other cards are better than that, one Null Rod's making the cut here. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I have 1/4 plus pro red creature into Collected Company. And I have a extremely stable mana the whole way up. And Schadenport will always get me, but I don't have to play into Wasteland until I'm ready to CoCo. Right, there's Lackey. Let's do the thing. Pro red, the first of my 7 pro red creatures that are in the deck right now. And I think I'm supposed to play Bishop next turn so CoCo can really go off. The Spellbinder is nice, but investing in the future is playing Bishop next turn. Or trying to overload me with lackeys. Good luck with that. Wasteland. All right, I'm playing around that wherever I can. Ooh, Chrome Mox. I could CoCo now. I still think investing in Bishop is better. Okay, now I can play around Schadenport also. Like, I could pitch the Spellbinder if they Schadenport me and still Collected Company. If they have Pyrokinesis, they could actually deal 4 to Bishop and connect with one of the lackeys. Hope that's not the plan. All right. Looks like we're getting some action here. Oh, wow. Collected Company is on pause. Resplendent Angel does the full 5, gain 5, does the whole thing here. Let's do it. You can save CoCo in the tank. Munitions Expert does kill my Angel here, unfortunately. But that makes a Spirit because of Bishop. Just hope they let me get to my end step. Still don't have an attack. Oh, we're in my end step. Angel triggers. Gains me another 5 life. Puts a 4/4 into play. We're doing it. Yes! Yeah, that's what we were a turn away from doing last game when we missed that land drop. Oh, so close. But that time it actually delivered. Okay. Just hit and submit. Same deck going back in. Gonna have to mulligan this one. Can't rely on Ancient Tomb to win the game for me in this mono white hand. Oh no. Not like this. Alright, I'll try this one. I think I'm gonna bottom Collected Company and one of the Resplendent Angels. And hope they don't have turn 1 lackey. Show me the Aether Vial. Oh, they're just passing the turn. What a relief. Sweet relief. I'll pay the 2 life for Temple Garden on a future turn. I can't play it into Wasteland right now. Ooh, what is their hand that they haven't done anything for 2 turns? Fascinating. They also mulled to 5, for the record. Get my champion down. The Great Wall here. I'd be surprised if Chrome Mox becomes relevant this game. Like, the mull to 5 really hurts that card, and I didn't do anything turn 1 with it. My hand would have to gum up in kind of an awkward way for that to end up mattering. Warren Weirding Bomber. Okay. That's an answer to champion. Suppression Field. Okay, that's something that I wouldn't mind pitching to Chrome Mox. And I can Resplendent Angel next turn. It's only gain 4 because they killed my champion, so I don't have the whole combo online yet. Be a great time to draw a Collected Company. Vial. Alright. Suppression Field suddenly has text. Ooh, Valkyrie. Is that better than Resplendent Angel, or are they the same? I think Valkyrie is better, just being an X4, and then Resplendent Angel can do its thing next turn. All right. Valkyrie, let's go. The Chromox and Suppression Field are giving me some insulation against Wasteland or Rishadenport. Like, I'm still going to be able to play my 3-drop next turn, even if they disrupt my mana now. Ooh, Pyrokinesis in response. Bang. Pitching Ringleader. Okay. That's a pretty big bet on this Goblin Lackey with 1 card left in hand. Does slow me down a lot, though. Oh, backup Valkyrie. Okay. I'll gain 4 life this way, and then next turn I'll gain 6 life and then get a bonus angel immediately. I'm not going to attack, because next turn, like, if their hand is like Pyrokinesis, red card, top deck Muxus, I could actually lose. And I just want to make sure that doesn't happen. Like, I can play around things I can play around. Ooh, they have green mana in their deck. Oh shit, Matron for Munitions Expert, but can you even afford to do that on this board? Is that even good? It does kill one of my Valkyries. Like, this is the test. Like, are they gonna kill one of my 2/4s and then be Hellbent? Or do they want to get Ringleader or Muxus, or like, I guess they can't really get Muxus here, but Ringleader and try to reload? Like, do they think they can beat this? No, they're just also trying to play fair. Probably the right call, unfortunately for me. Okay, fine. That's removed. But now they're Hellbent, so Goblin Lackey is significantly less scary. I'm going to get Resplendent Angel in this turn. They were definitely right to kill my backup Valkyrie. They're just keeping me just off the combo here. I can Suppression Field next turn for the Vial. Let's just hope they don't rip Matron or something super good right now. Just a land. Come on, Ancient Tomb. Oh, backup Resplendent Angel? What does that do? So Suppression Field at this point doesn't stop Vial. They have 4 lands. It does stop, like, Vial in Matron, find Ringleader, cast Ringleader. It stops double spell action. Okay, so now I'm into the Crusade mode. I go to 28 here. I'm going to start attacking. Resplendent Angel, one of those gets to attack. I guess I should have attacked with both, just put lethal on the board. Yeah, that was bad. I did not do the math. I'm just, like, worried about Goblin Lackey when I should be worried about killing my opponent. If I lose this game, it's my fault. Please brick, please brick, please brick. They scooped it up. We won a match. Angels were not able to defeat demons, but they are better than goblins. We're 1-1 moving forward in this league. We're a few rounds into the video. Thanks for sticking with me. Friendly reminder that if you're still here and having fun, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to play what I'm playing, you can use my affiliate link for TCG Player to support the channel while you shop for cards, and you can try any deck anytime with a cardhoarder.com loan account for Magic Online. All these links are in the video description below. Now back to the league. On the play in round number 3, I'm going to keep this hand and hope that Thorn of Amethyst is good against my opponent's deck. Thorn of Amethyst on the stack. Let's go. I can Thorn into Suppression Field. That's actually how my mana works out here. This is where they also play Goblin Lackey. No, Birds of Paradise? Who do you think you are? Collected Company. Not bad. All right, I'm going in on Suppression Field. I could die very quickly to Food Chain here. Food Chain is a mana ability, and Suppression Field doesn't affect mana abilities. At least they led on Basic Forest, where, yeah, now they have a fetch land. They have to pay 2 for the honor of cracking that. Cool. I love Suppression Field. Even if this doesn't actually get the job done, I'm a fan. Oh, fascinating. Oh, white mana right on time. Good to see ya. And here's my Resplendent Angel. I have 1 mana floating. I have the choice right now to spend 1 to pitch to Chrome Mox, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can't get up to activating Resplendent Angel next turn anyway. It's crazy how relevant that actually was. I made fun of it in the deck tech, but it's been, I think, every round so far. Suppression Field has lined up poorly against Resplendent Angel. I guess last round I never cast a Suppression Field, so it wouldn't happen then. On green source. Valkyrie. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Full Valkyrie action. Play my Ancient Tomb. If I attack 1, 2, 1, 2, they can't get 3 snow permanents for Coatl here. Oh, I just ran right into Endurance. Damn it. I thought about Coatl and then just fucking died to Endurance. I knew it was there. I knew it was there. I said it. If I thought for one more second, I would have been like, oh yeah, obviously don't do that. Damn it. Now I'm an idiot and I deserve this. Okay, okay. Tighten up. Tighten up. Come on, it's Christmas. Take it easy with those Endurances. All right, that makes my collected company a lot worse, but I need to draw one of my 8 green sources or one of my 3 other green cards to even cast the company. All right, never punished. All right, let's get some of this life back. Would have been a lot better if I had 2 of those in play, but what are you going to do? When you play bad, certain things happen. Blue-green, straight up blue-green. There's some Simic deck. I wonder if this is a natural order deck of some variety, or where is this deck going? Like Turbo Uro something or other. And they still can't get snowy that quickly. All right, I'm going to pitch one of these to the Mox, get the other one online. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't hardcast Force of Will right now. All right, there we go. Collected company. In the main phase, because these angels care a lot about end steps and various things like that. Right, force pitching Progenitus. All right, this is a natural order strategy of some variety. Yeah, if they natural order for Hoof this turn, I'd just die. They have exactly enough mana to do that. It's just Zenith for 3. Okay. What are you doing with that? Rex Age, oh no. Oh, that's fine. That turns on my Resplendent Angel. You're going to regret that. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is the play. Going to attack with Resplendent Angel. The good news is if they had natural order, they would have cast it that turn. So I don't think that's a card in their hand. Whoops. Oh shit. No, whoops. I was talking so much shit. That caused white, white, white 3, not white, white 4. Okay. Nope. The Chrome Box was on green. I deserve that. I gotta read my cards. Tighten up, tighten up. Okay, against what this deck is doing, I think I need the Spellbinders. I think it's time. Sorry, Angel of Vitality. I don't think you're it here. So, Angel of Vitality might be better than Auriok Champion. Thorn of Amethyst actually looks pretty medium here, too. There's a lot of medium things. Oh, Canonist, once again, not showing up. And Champion. Yeah, that's a lot of... Oh, I only need to cut 2 things, so I get to keep a Champion. Oh, I want Choke, Jesus. Almost missed that one. Champion's out, Choke's in. Angel Vitality versus Champion. I think I want the Flyer. That's just going to be better than the not Flyer, even if the mana cost is a little wonky. All right, this is what I'm doing. White, white, white 3. It's not a Christmas miracle. I got a mulligan this hand. Come on. Mulligan this one. All right, I'll keep this one. Gotta send 2 of these to the bottom. Collected company and... Ugh. My deck doesn't shuffle. That's kind of a problem here. Like, I could just go mono green. So I would have to pitch the company to get the choke. All right. I'm committing to being a prison deck here, I guess. Not very angelic right now. I'm going to Chrome Mox pitching Collected Company first, because that will cost more after my Thorn comes down. I guess so will Choke, so I don't know. Awkward all around. This hand's going to be tough to win a game with. The Choke really has to end the game, basically. Where's pitching Uro? Okay. Zenith for Dryad Arbor. They did hang a forest out there. Or an island. Backup Thorn. Okay. Let's choke you. And then Thorn you next turn. I'm going to need a creature in play. This Dryad Arbor is actually a very serious clock when Ancient Tomb is my mana source. I don't want to draw planes here, just basic planes. Wow, brutal Force of Vigor. Okay. Well, I drew the basic planes I asked for, but a finger on the monkey paw curls. Another Dryad Arbor. And my deck can't play Containment Priest is part of the problem with this matchup because it's a CoCo deck. That is definitely the best card I could have here. Zenith for 2. Noble Hierarch. All right. How about a Valkyrie? Just give me a 2/4 creature to put into play here. Ugh. I'm going to keep playing these out because putting a creature in front of what they're doing is really my only win condition, or my only plan here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ahead of Natural Order right now. If they go land Natural Order, then they got me. And naturally, that was what they had. I don't think I can beat a Progenitus. Certainly not when I'm at 11 life. Okay. We're dead. Yeah, I boneheaded the Resplendent Angel. I just counted to 6 colorless mana and was like, yeah, we're good. But it's actually white, white, white 3, and my opponent saw it and I didn't, so they played better than me there. I'm on the play with a Stone Keep. Not an angel in sight, but we'll find one when we need one. That's how angels work. And I'm going to lead on Thorn first, and then I can Suppression Field next turn. This Chrome Mox is probably flavor text, though pitching the second one, ooh, might regret that. Okay, Temple, I guess I take a bunch of damage either way. And I can't play Suppression Field this turn because of Thorn. I'm going to Ancient Tomb first, cast Chrome Mox, pitching Suppression Field, and then I'll try to suppress them next turn. Or I could pitch Bishop now, but I'm going to want this Bishop at some point. Yeah, unfortunately, my own Thorn is keeping my Suppression Field out of play right now. So they have their own Ancient Tombs over there. What deck has Ancient Tomb and Wasteland in it? Some sort of Eldrazi strategy. Chalice on 0. Okay. I've already played my Chrome Mox for the game. I don't have another one. 1, 2, 3. Let's get Suppression Field in, and then I can start adding to the board next turn. I just want all my pinch pieces in first. Now they have to tap the Ancient Tomb if they even have a Wasteland. Crucible, Jesus. All right, that's pretty good against what I'm doing. Bishop of Wings, let's go. Okay, I know who this is. We've paired against them recently. I recognize their name, and this is like the Tanglewire Prison opponent. This is not the person that you need the Suppression Field Thorn of Amethyst start against. All right. They made the mistake of letting me untap. White 1, 2, Righteous Valkyrie. Gain 4 life. Gonna get in there. I don't think they have a flash creature. Blast Zone. Okay. That costs a zillion to charge and a zillion to pop. And Savannah, white, white, Bishop gains me 4 off of Valkyrie. Wow, they're just conceding. I thought for sure we were in trouble there. I mean, I have the Brewers advantage, but from my perspective, if they just paid 2 through the Suppression Field to Wasteland me and then just did that for a couple turns, I guess it would have been racing like Ancient Tomb versus, and the 1 point from Bishop versus how quick they can lock me out. But I was actually really worried about that. All right. We're playing against a deck that I did not sideboard for. I basically have no plan for this deck. I think Elite Spellbinder comes in, though, just against random stuff like this where you want to check their hand, see what they're up to. Seems pretty good. Suppression Field actually looks really good against their Wasteland lock strategy. Skyclave Apparition has just been like the card I want to draw in every single matchup. Maybe there should be 2 Angel of Vitality, 4 Skyclave Apparition. And I think that still stays within reasonable range of the theme. Null Rod might be good against this deck, but it might also be good for that deck. If they're willing to cast Chalice on 0, I suspect they're not doing a bunch of Mox Opal stuff. I'm going to keep this. It's a little slow, but we'll see how much that matters. Okay. They were a Mox deck from Monolith. Oh, this is definitely a deck for Null Rod. Jeez. I've never been so wrong. They're just going to turn 2 Lattice me, or if they get Liquid Metal Coating. Yeah, I don't think I can even play this game. Ancient Tomb. That doesn't actually help. Yeah, I literally just... I play Plains, it dies. Yeah, they just have me in a strip lock on turn 1 here. Okay, Null Rod's coming in. Play Draw Magic. Buzz, buzz. This league's going by pretty quickly. Okay, Null Rod, get in here. Angel of Vitality is the worst of the angels that costs 3. Very Macabre could mess with Crucible. Is there something that's just bad? Yeah, I think... No, I mean, having something in play, and Very Macabre is completely uncastable. It has to come in off CoCo. I think Angel of Vitality is better than Very Macabre for the corner case where you cast Macabre versus the corner case where... I don't know where that thought was going. Like, the corner case where you would want to cast Macabre versus the plan A where you would want to cast Angel. Okay, I can Thorn on turn 1 and have Chrome Mox ready. I'm keeping this. They have shown that their deck is susceptible to this sort of thing. And I'm going to pitch Auriok Champion to Chrome Mox because that's just not really part of this game plan. Thorn, let's go. I'm going to get ahead of my Thorn with the Chrome Mox. Skyclave Apparition can actually answer it's this game, which I was not able to do previous game. Stompy Mirrors are pretty stupid. Let's be serious. Beastland. Okay, just fired it off. All right, Bishop, let's go. You're in charge, buddy. Now I just got to hit land drops for a while. Okay, Tabernacle. Yeah, I'll pay the 1. On lands. Okay, cool. I can build up into CoCo, where Ancient Tomb was a big help there. Blast Zone. Paying 1 for Mox Diamond. They're starting to pull ahead a little bit. Discarding a Saga. Yeah, I really just want to draw like basic planes. Another Thorn. No, I'm into that. This Bishop's going to go coast to coast. Get ready for it. I'm okay getting farther away from Collected Company. That's just not really on the table anyway. I really want one of my 3-drop angels. The Valkyrie or even the Angel of Vitality. I kept it in for this reason. They have Ancient Tomb. That's a little worrisome. That pulls ahead of one of the Thorns. But they can still only cast a 2-drop right now. They could spend a turn charging Blast Zone, then a turn popping Blast Zone, and then that actually clears my whole board. But it clears my board into CoCo. Grim Monolith. Alright. Investing in the future. I'd love to draw a White Source and Skyclave Apparition, that Monolith. Oh, no! My second Thorn! I'm pretty sure Null Rod would end this game. Yeah, there's some anti-synergy going on here, I think it's safe to say. They're also really close to locking me out if they have their own... if they have Crucible here, that's actually just obliterates me. And I could just not pay for Bishop and Apparition the Crucible. But not finding the land these last couple turns has been tough. Golos. Shit. That's a good one. I think Urza Saga. Oh no. I don't think this game is particularly winnable anymore. I drew a second Bishop, and I tapped out of white. Tough. Tough stuff here. And Golos can bounce with Caracas and just refire every turn, if that's a plan they want to commit to. The thing about Stompy decks, whether they are real Stompy decks or these fun brews on the peripherals, is that you want to draw exactly the right combination of disruptive elements, lands, and payoffs. And I have a handful of payoffs and too many disruptive elements. I'm actually disrupting myself because I haven't found lands. Actually, it's the Tabernacle. I would have been okay playing on the mana that I have if they didn't also disrupt me slightly back. Oh, there's Karn. That's trouble. That wipes out my Chrome Mox. Can't use that anymore. So I have to let Bishop die. And then I also have to rip a White Source right now to exile Karn, or else I lose next turn. Don't pay. Time to draw basic planes. Let's rip it. Okay. This game is over. They were able to push... Basically, it came down to mana advantage. I disrupted them enough. I had a window, but I couldn't capitalize on that window because I stopped hitting land drops and they kept hitting them, and eventually their big spell was able to hit before mine was. Tough. I'm on the play in the final round, and I'm going to keep my hand. It doesn't accelerate on mana, but this one might not need to. I'm just going to basic planes go, and hit land drops and play this honestly and hope they're not a Daze deck. Once upon a time. All right, well, they're not a Daze deck. They are an Elf deck. Overgrown Tomb, my goodness, what's going on over there? Are they just being extremely honest about their budget IRL and like not using Moto cards that they don't own in real life? There's no way this deck is playing just 5 Bayou effects. Ranger Danger. That makes the Bayou pretty awkward. What if they're a Death Shadow deck? That would make me so happy. It's a Death Shadow Elves. Zenith for 1. They're probably going to get Wirewood Symbiote here. Oh no, they're just going for the win now. Got it. Heritage Druid makes some sense there. There's that Visionary we knew about. Okay, I'm going to Skyclave Apparition the Heritage Druid and probably just still die to Natural Order. But that is the closest thing to a good play that I have. It's been a tough league for Angel Stompy. Not that I expected this deck to 5-0 a real legacy tournament. But there are better and worse matchups where this is our second, at least second, maybe third matchup where Thorn of Amethyst is completely irrelevant. This is a great Ethersworn Canonist matchup, though, if I can find that. But it is the second or third matchup where 9, 29, yeah, 32. Okay, yeah, not even close. It's the second matchup where Containment Priest would actually be a good card that I can't play, or at least chose not to play. Guess you could board out CoCos and board in Priests if your metagame dictates it. Okay, Canonist coming in. Deafening Silence doesn't really help. Elite Spellbinder is good as both a flyer and a disruptive thing. Thorn of Amethyst has to come out. It's like actively harmful to me. And there's really not other cards to bring in here. Deafening Silence, I guess, could stop theoretically like a Glimpse chain that ends in Natural Order or Zenith later. Trying to force them to play a little bit fair. Okay. Got to take 2 games against Elves now. Ethersworn Canonist, let's go. All right, no Canonist, no fast mana. I'm gonna mulligan this one. Ugh. Well, I have a turn 3 Collected Company on the play. All right, I'm gonna keep this. Bottom Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna Temple Garden tapped. I don't know why I thought I would be able... In my head, I would be able to like remove something and then CoCo, but that's not actually how this works. All right, hoping for a Canonist off the top or to survive till turn 3 where I can CoCo into some gas. This deck also has Thoughtseize after board. Let's hope that they A, didn't bring it in, B, don't have it. All right, Basic Forest does not cast Thoughtseize. Heritage D. Well, that is the removal spell. Yeah, Wizards knew what they were doing when they costed this at white 1 instead of 2 and a 1. Varian Ranger. They have the full Cradle Start again? Okay, they don't have the full Cradle Start. They might not need it, though. Flamer. Okay. That's their land for the turn. Elvish Viz. Symbiote. Geez. Alright, well, this was not the hand to keep a turn 3 play against. Oh, that would have helped last turn. Okay. I'm going to CoCo and hope for the best. Try to find a Canonist. If Canonist even helps at this point. First CoCo of the league. Oh, wow. And a big swing, big miss. I had the powerful ability of gain 1 life. Yeah, just get Natural Ordered into the dust here. Sometimes it looks like you should very obviously have gone to 5, and this might have been one of those games. Even if we die this turn, this is probably the worst real matchup that exists. And we have done the Angel thing at least once in this league. And the longer they fart around, the more life I gain off champion. Right, they seem to be doing a medium amount of farting around. They can have Cradle next turn if they want it off of Reclaimer. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. Their land count is the only thing that was even like gating their forward progress at all. And they have overcome that with Reclaimer. Definitely needed more than I got out of that Collected Company. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play my land, play Chrome Mox, exile Skyclave Apparition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skyclave Apparition. Has to target Wirewood Symbiote, because that's how elves work. And I am going to get to do the combo here, where I get to put a whole lot of stats onto the board. I imagine it will be too late. If they're able to hoof me, they have enough creatures that's going to overwhelm. But I am going to have a lot of stats. And a big flyer next turn. 2 big flyers next turn. Resplendent Angel arrived. Triggers. That gains me another 5 life. Okay. Any angel I cast gets me a bunch more angels. But they're going for the Cradle here. I never found Canonist. They could just hard cast Hoof and easily win. They have to come up with 45 power, but I think Hoof is like very easily there. They have so many creatures. All right, Symbiote. Oh god, they're tapping so much mana. This is a Zenith for 8. 14. 24. 34. Yeah, I think they're good. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. I'm at 34. I got to put 21 points of toughness in front of them. I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, not quite. Bummer. That's definitely like the worst matchup among real Legacy decks. We never got to play against Delver, where Thorn of Amethyst and a 2/4 creature are just hard to overcome. This deck was a lot of fun to build, a lot of fun to play. We did not have the Christmas Miracle 5-0. We were not exclusively defeated. This was not a 0-5. And we did gain life. We did get an Angel Engine online more than once. It wasn't good enough in a couple of those times, but it did happen more than once. Changes I would make to this deck moving forward. I would have 1 more Skyclave Apparition and 1 less Angel of Vitality. I think you could play 2 Angel of Vitality and still have an Angel count high enough to call it an Angel deck, while still having Skyclave Apparition, which more than once was one of the best cards we could hope for. Sideboard might want Containment Priest, even despite the Collected Company non-bow. Like, you can company into Priest and it won't exile itself. You can also just board out the companies if you're bringing in the priests, or just load up on that effect. Because the matchups you're going to be bad against are the ones where Priest is good. Definitely worth taking in that direction. Heinz, thank you for asking me to play this. It was a fun little jaunt on Christmas. 'Tis the season for angels. Hark the herald angels sing. Here they are. They did not go 0-5 in a league. Lina, I hope this was fun for you. Thank you for getting Heinz back into Magic. We're glad to have him. Everyone else, thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I'll see you all in the new year.